Ahead of 2024 governorship election in Edo State, a group, the Rescue Edo Movement, has called on relevant authorities and stakeholders in Edo State to provide a level playing field to all governorship aspirants while reminding people of the state to emphasize on competency, capacity, and pedigree when choosing governorship candidates. This was revealed by the convener of the Rescue Edo Movement, Honorable Andrew Adaze Nwata, who was immediate past commissioner for communication and orientation in the state.
As of today, it's sad to note that the security and welfare of the people, as envisaged by the drafters of the Nigerian 1999 Constitution as amended, are no longer the primary purpose of government in Edo State. Edo State now operates a single tier of government. As what is supposed to be a democratically elected local government in the state has been reduced into a bunch of glorified political appointees of the governor. Edo State is at a crossroads for redemption. There are men and women of goodwill that the Almighty God has inspired to provide leadership for the people. We will search for a person who has what it takes to lift Edo from the present state of arrested development. It is our considered and well thought out position that it is time for electoral renaissance in Edo State to happen. We cannot be held down by the primordial fault lines of the past. We will do everything that is possible within the constitutional limits to reclaim our state from the jaws of those who have swallowed it. We will heavily discount the proposal for the 2024 global slot to be ceded to a particular zone, as no zone should be relegated for the other. We call on all relevant authorities and stakeholders to provide a level play field for all governorship aspirants across party lines. We should all emphasize competence, capacity, and pedigree. These and others should guide us to make the right decision in 2024.
Giving reasons for the call, Honorable Andrew Nwata noted that the Edo State is experiencing visible underdevelopment in almost every sector.
Other states in Nigeria are celebrating visible development in critical sectors. Sadly, Edo State is experiencing visible and underdevelopment in almost every sector. The only visible development is the renovation of abandoned public service buildings and the digitization of the work environments of both the civil and public service. Over 50 billion naira of Edo taxpayers' funds was spent on this project with only one foreign building contractor engaged in the entire exercise. The state has never been as backward as it is under the present regime of Mr. Godwin Obaseki, who has been governor since 2016. Mr. Obaseki has no doubt set a new benchmark of underdevelopment within the subnational sphere in Nigeria, when the economy of Edo State is x-rayed without the aid of the propaganda lenses of his Alagodaro Summit organizers. The annual Alagodaro Summit has become a propaganda vehicle for marketing the fraud behind the development of Edo State. It is a sad story of public funds being converted into private investments by the aid of publicly funded private consultants.
Speaking on the zoning in the state, Honorable Andrew Adaze listed how the governors were chosen in the past.
Zoning and the way forward. Still on the issue of zoning, it is a view of the Rescue Edo movement that in the past we have had a Benin man, that's from Edo South, an Esan man from Edo Central, and an Etsako man from Edo North, elected into the office of governor without any form of discrimination or marginalization. The seat of government in our dear state is located at number 1 Osadebe Avenue, Benin City. The following is a breakdown of how the governorship position has moved among the 3 major ethnic groups in the state. First, Professor Ambrose Ali, Edo Central. He was governor between 1979 and 1983. Second, Dr. Samuel Usagbovo Ogbomudia from Edo South, who was elected governor in October 1983 and left office December 1983 after the military coup led by the then head of state, Muhammadu Buhari. Third, Dr. John Odige Oyegu, Edo South. He was governor between January 1992 to December 1993. November 1993. The fourth, Chief Lucky Gbinedion, Edo South, who was governor between 1999 to 2007. Fifth, Professor Osareme Osumbo from Edo Central. He was governor between May 2007 and November 2008. Sixth, Comrade Adams Aliyu Oshomole. He was governor between 2008 and 2016. Seventh, but not the least, is Mr. Godwin Nogagasa Obaseki from Edo South. He has been governor since 2016 and is still governor to date. And here's the analysis. Edo South has produced 4 governors. Edo Central has produced 2 governors, while Edo North has produced 1. Done our own simple analysis. This is a matter of historical precedent, and it is for the political parties to be guided by it. First, they must look at the issue of population. I think Edo North has come of age. The last elections have shown their capacity. And I don't want to decide for the political parties. You have very good politicians amongst their fold to, as it were, take that stand when the time comes. And it can only be done through their own party primaries, where candidates are normally nominated. But what we find in PDP is that the governor already has settled for his friend. And if the governor is allowed to have his way, it therefore means that PDP will be producing someone from Edo Central. So we expect APC and Labour Party to be guided by, good conscience, not to fall for this idea of zoning. Because we notice that at times when people talk of zoning, they have a particular individual in mind. Particularly in Edo Central, where the governor has said it is his friend, his business partner, that should be the candidate of the PDP. He has told that man to meet most of the party leaders in his faction. So I don't know if the Danobi faction will buy into that his idea of bringing a single individual in the name of zoning, or imposing a single individual in the name of zoning.
Gbemiga Olamikon, GTV Africa.